Hi, this is Erik Friedlander. Welcome to Make It Count. Now, Make It Count is usually about little tips and tricks for your practicing, but this week we're going to talk about live sound, microphones and pickups. Now, I have here a bunch of different mics that I've used. This one I use now. This is the Schoeps. I think it's called Model 6, but I'm not sure. This is an AKG C409 microphone that I use. The benefit of a mic like this, a clip-on, is that wherever you go with the cello, the mic will stay with you. So if you move around a lot, this is a good choice for you. Also, it's much cheaper than a Schoeps. This is the cheapest mic I ever used. This is an Audio-Technica. It's a small mic, this little thing here. I basically wrap this in foam and stick it under the tailpiece. So set up with the mic at an angle facing away from where most of the sound is coming from in the band. And try to shoot the bridge. Now, I've found that a lot of sound men like to try to shoot the F-holes, point the mic at the F-holes, and that doesn't really sound as good as far as I'm concerned. So let's hear what this sounds like. That's shooting the bridge. Let's hear what the F-hole sounds like. Okay, so that's a basic mic setup. Kind of bridge level, bridge height, shoot the bridge. You can experiment with different placements, but usually when you're doing a sound check, you don't have an enormous amount of time, so just do the best you can. Now, with using a mic like this, the other big issue and the big problem is if you need to hear yourself in the monitors. I generally don't use a monitor if I can. And with a mic like this, it's a very hot, very sensitive microphone. If you have a monitor very close by, there's going to be a feedback loop, and you're going to get some problems. So let's try the AKG. Now, this is a clip-on mic, and generally there are two ways to deal with it. One is underneath near the bridge. And I use this for any situation that's really pretty strong or where I'm playing with drums. You clip it on your tailpiece, try to get no rattle by winding the wires here. And then you face the mic pointing to the space around between the feet of the bridge. So let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, now the other way to do this is to get kind of a more natural sound, is to go for the mic placement we had on the Schoeps. So kind of above the bridge, shooting down at the bridge. So let's hear what that sounds like. Okay, this is the cheapest option that I had. This is the Audio-Technica mic. I think it cost $80 when I first bought it. You can see it's a very tiny little microphone, and I've just reinforced the end with some electrical tape. Make sure it doesn't tear or fray at where the wire meets the mic. The basic approach with this is to lay it down in some foam, wrap it up, and squeeze it under your tailpiece. Now, don't go overboard trying to squeeze it down there, and also make sure the wire doesn't dangle on the body of the cello because it'll buzz, and the mic definitely picks that up. Okay, let's hear what this one sounds like. Now, there's one slight detriment to using this kind of situation is the foam pushing against the body of the cello definitely changes the sound a little bit. So it's not the greatest, but it's not bad, it's cheap, and it's pretty good quality. So that's microphones. Let's move on to pickups. Now, I only use a Realist right now, and I don't have any other pickups to demo, but the one thing about the Realist is you can leave it attached once you've got it on there. close to the end because you get a distorted sound there. So this line here shouldn't be right up against the bridge. It makes for a really terrible sound. And just check out the sound. There are things you can do with this, like add reverb. Let's hear what that sounds like. And you can EQ it. So this is with reverb and a little bit of EQ. Okay, that's live sound. If you have any questions, definitely post to my website. And that's Make It Count for this week. Thanks a lot.